Hello, welcome back to Everything Nena. Thank you for tuning in. So right now we are at the Windjammer Buffet, and we are at the bar in the Windjammer Buffet. So I would highly recommend trying to get a drink and sit down and eat your food while you're at the buffet. It is good. It's always a good little refresher. So this was us boarding the first day on the ship. And one of our first stops was the Windjammer Buffet. Just like everybody goes. When you get on, that's like the go-to spot. The Windjammer Buffet. You gotta go because everybody be so hungry. But when we got on, it wasn't one of the first places now. We did view the ship, and then we eventually made our way to the Windjammer Buffet and then to our stateroom. So at the Windjammer Buffet for lunch, I wasn't that pleased. Maybe because it was the first day we was boarding and this is what they had prepared, because it is technically the first day and a lot of people is not going to eat lunch the first day. So they had an assortment of salads, as you saw. They had a Caesar salad, a house salad. They even went a step further and had coleslaw, which was delicious. I must say, it was very delicious. And as you move down the assembly line on the buffet, they have like different options to top off your salad. They also had different meat selections. They had your salami, your turkey, your ham. They also had Swiss cheese, American cheese, cheddar cheese. And if you don't know by now, I love cheeses. I love it. I can do lunch meat with cheese all day. They also had an assortment of different sandwiches that were pre-made and different wraps. I didn't try that. I just went for the lunch meat itself. I didn't really want a sandwich. They also had wild rice. I didn't try that either, but I did try it on a different night and it was pretty good. I didn't try it on that certain night or that certain day. Then you have your different pastas. They had like regular spaghetti pasta, or you can go with fettuccine pasta. So they do give you a couple options to work with. They also had bread pudding and also vanilla sauce to top it off. Now listen, I didn't want to be greedy. I said I'm going to take little baby steps, work my way to the food, and then get some dessert. So I didn't get a chance to eat that either, unfortunately. They also had different kinds of soups. One thing I noticed about Royal, they're going to have at least 2 to 3 different kinds of soup available throughout the buffet. It's never just one soup. They always have an assortment of breads, morning, noon, and night. So you have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They always want to have different types of rolls and breads and pastries. That's just what they do, and I guess that's how every buffet works. And it's a good option to have. They have the white rice and some type of pasta with sausage in it to top off the white rice with, which was good as well. But I would definitely recommend just trying a little bit of everything. I mean, you don't have to load up your plate. Just try a little bit. You never know. Try stuff. Step out of your element of what you usually don't eat and just try it. I mean, you're on a cruise. You're on vacation. Why not? Let's just try new things, because I guarantee when you try something new, it may taste good enough for you to go back home and start cooking it or buying it again. So I would say step out your element, try something new, and you may like it. And that's exactly what I did, especially this cruise. I definitely stepped out of my element and tried different foods. And I came back and I cooked some of those new foods I tried. So here you have your different mixed vegetables, mashed potatoes, and some type of red sauce. I will say, I have to vouch. Those mashed potatoes were so delicious. I'm a mashed potatoes type of person, and I love mashed potatoes, and they were good. You had your assortment of different onions and tomatoes and lettuce. Here you have your French fries, and with your French fries, you had your cheese sauce. Okay, and the cheese sauce was good as well. They also had barbecue sauce because next to the barbecue sauce, they had barbecue chicken. So you could top that chicken off with some more barbecue sauce. Who don't like a lot of barbecue sauce on their chicken? Okay. Then they also had, the average stuff like the hot dogs and the hamburgers. Then you got your hot dog buns and your hamburger buns. And you could get that toasted if you like. All you have to do is just ask and they can toast it for you. Again, they had an assortment of fruits. And as I mentioned in one of my other videos, the fruits are always fresh. Never disappointment. Then you have your different desserts. And one thing I like about Royal Caribbean, they will accommodate you with your desserts. They have even sugar-free desserts. And that makes, a lot of the guests smile because they're being accommodated. So you have your jello, your chocolate chip cookies, your different lemon cakes, chocolate cakes, strawberry cakes, and some of that stuff come in sugar-free. So that's good. They also have the beverage station where you have your included juices. So it's like basically strawberry, lemonade, and unsweetened tea. And you also have your waters, your teas, and your hot teas, and as well as your coffees. So unless you have the drink package. So I would say definitely take advantage of the buffet. Give it a try. Yes, also do the main dining. I would definitely agree with that. Get the main dining and go and sit down at your, scheduled time and do the main dining. Try that out. Try the buffets out morning, noon, and night and see which one works for you. Being that I have cruised before, I'm flip-floppy. I may just want to just do dining every night and no buffet. I may just want to do a buffet for lunch, right? And then just do a sandwich for dinner. Depending on the length of the cruise, also matters as well. But like I mentioned to you before, just step out of your element and try something new. You just never know what you may come across that you may like. So overall, for this particular cruise, since it was a 3-night stay, I will definitely have to say I did not like the lunch buffet for the first day. I was a little bit taken a little bit because they didn't have a lot of options like they usually do. But I will definitely say the reason being is because that was the first day of everyone boarding and everyone wasn't going to be there for lunch. So they probably kept it at a small minimum size and not so much so a lot of food wouldn't get wasted. That's how I looked at it. But the food that we did have, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I give it a 8 out of 10. I was full off of it. My husband was full off of it, and we were satisfied. So that night we did end up going to Giovanni's, which was awesome. So that was that. So I really hope that this information helped. Again, if you have any questions, if you want to know more, if I didn't mention something, or if I did mention something and you wasn't fully understanding of what I was saying, or maybe I wasn't fully describing it in detail as much as you want, please, you know what I'm going to ask you. Comment, like, and subscribe. So if you enjoyed this video, hope to see you next time. Thank you for joining Everything Nena. See you later. Bye.